Here's how to make a winter essential, chicken and wild rice soup. Here are the ingredients you'll need for this recipe. You can find the ingredients and other variations like a vegan variation of this recipe on my website, which is linked in the description. This recipe starts with a mirepoix, which is diced carrots, onion, and celery that is cooked down to develop flavor. The preparation starts by peeling your carrots, which I'm not convinced does anything if you wash them well enough, but I like the way it looks. Then cut the ends off of your carrots, cut them in half, cut those halves in half, and then cut those halves in half one more time, then cut crosswise to dice the carrot. Here is a close-up look of how I did this. I'm cutting my carrot half into quarters and then dicing it into a small dice. Here is what my carrots look like when done. Now repeat the same steps with the celery. Cut off the ends, cut into quarters, and then dice. They should be roughly about the same size as your carrots. Mirepoix is the backbone to many stew-like dishes. There are other variations of this though. For example, Cajun cooking uses 3 parts onion, 2 parts celery, and 1 part green pepper, and Chinese cuisine uses ginger, garlic, and scallions. They are super important to flavor development and flavor recognition and are a great way to level up your cooking. Your onion should be diced the same size as the other vegetables. If you need help learning how to cut an onion, I'll leave a link to a video I made to help you out in the description. Finally, mince your cloves of garlic. Place your vegetables and garlic into a large pot or Dutch oven and drizzle with olive oil. To this, add your rosemary. Rinse and drain your wild rice blend before adding to the pot as well. Start by seasoning with some pepper. I wait to season with salt until after the broth is added because the sodium content of different broths can vary. Cook the veggies down on medium-low heat until brown and soft. This can take 15 to 20 minutes, but it gives the soup so much good flavor. If the rice or vegetables begin to stick to the bottom of your pot, add in some extra olive oil or butter. Continue to stir until your vegetables look something like this. Next, add in your liquids and nutritional yeast. Bring the mixture to a boil and then let simmer until the rice is cooked. This took about 15 minutes. Something to consider when using store-bought broth is the sodium content. You always want to look for the lowest sodium content you can find because it gives you more control over the saltiness of your dish. This recipe uses the rice itself to thicken the soup, so after the rice is cooked, let the mixture cool until blending half of it. When blending hot liquids, you always want to add small amounts and place the rag over the top to protect you from steam. An immersion or stick blender is always the safer alternative to this. In addition, you always want to keep your hand on top while blending because the heat is going to rise and try to push the lid off. This is when you make your final adjustments, add in extra salt, pepper, and the chicken. And there you have it, creamy and hearty chicken and wild rice soup. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content.